description.
Alright, hey, this is Hans with another episode of Instant Noodle Recipe Time. This is the show where I show you what to do with your instant noodles, should you choose to do them the way I am going to do them. And today we've got the last one I've got of the new packaged Prima taste variety. This is their fish soup. You won't find this in the US, but on looking on the packaging, you might find this in England. I'm not sure. That'd be kind of cool if you're over there. And yeah, so the first thing we do is the royal we take this and we add it to 400 mils of water and we bring it to a boil. So that is what we shall do. I've got 400 mils of water on the their place deal thing. And so yeah, this is the fish broth. There's chicken and fish, and they've like used, what was it, red snapper bone, chicken bone to like make this broth. That's pretty fancy, I gotta say. I remember in previous versions of this, they mentioned adding like a jigger of whiskey to it. Yeah, that's different, but very cool. So yeah, it is Monday. It's sunny. My pretty picture spot has been taken over by the sun. So what do you do? So as I mentioned on a couple episodes before, I got a Victrola. It's like this tall. The lid opens up, has a record player. You crank it, and it plays records. It's like the needle goes to a bigger part, goes to a bigger part, and then you open these two doors to change the volume, and it's really loud. I was really quite surprised how loud this thing is. And yeah, I just got knobs for it. So I replaced the knobs. One was missing, but on Amazon I found ones that work just fine. They look the same, they're just a little bit smaller, but I could have bought one knob that would have matched the other three and spent like 20 bucks on eBay, or I could get 5 of them and replace the 4. I only needed 4, but get 5 of them on Amazon for like $2, I think, on Amazon. So went with that. I mean, I could probably go broke just trying to keep everything stocked. Granted, it is from 1917, so, but it is, luckily, it is the most popular model. There's like 600,000 of them that exist in the US, supposedly. I don't know if that's true or not, but that's what a thing that I read was saying. So yeah, so we bring these to a boil and then we cook it for 7 minutes. For all of you who are like really into watching water boil with noodles in it and seasoning, this is the episode for you. These take a while, but it's worth the wait, let me tell you. So yeah, I'm stoked. All the supplies that I need to nice up the Victrola are coming together. The arm squeaks really bad, and sometimes it just like stops, and then it's not the record that's skipping, it's the arm isn't moving freely. And there's this guy who has a YouTube channel. I'll have to remember his name so I can give him shout outs often, because this guy is serious business, folks. He really knows everything about these, and he does little videos on how to service them, which is rad. And there we go. So what I got to do is take apart the tone arm and all the stuff, and he shows exactly how to do it. So that's what I'll be doing. And he answers on his YouTube comments, which is funny that I say that because I had a guy contact me a couple days ago. He's like, I can't believe you answered. And I'm like, oh, I generally answer everybody. He's like, that's so great. I didn't expect an answer, you know? Well, that's kind of how I felt about this guy. It's like, oh, this guy, he's an old timer. I don't know. We'll see. He answered me right away, and he told me, or his video he mentioned, you use this stuff called green grease for lubricating parts in the thing. And it's like, I'm looking at it, it's like I'm only going to use this stuff maybe like once, and I don't need a ton. It's like, is there anything smaller than this that I could get, you think? He's like, just use super lube. Okay. So now I have super lube, and now I've got to watch his video, and I think I'm going to like grease up the whole frickin' thing. So that's cool. But, yeah. Get some of that super lube for the tone arm. Yeah, it's cool. And I've got new needles coming today. The ones that I have, I swear, they've got to be like 100 years old. So, we'll see. But the first step has happened. I put the new knobs on. That was really easy to do. So, there's like a thin layer of mahogany that's on all the sides too, and it definitely was in a place that had a lot of hot and cold and hot and cold. I mean, it probably was in the same spot, in the same untemperature regulated space for decades. And it's like the veneer stuff is trying to like lift away from it. I noticed that really when I was putting those new knobs on the doors. It's like, oh, this is like gonna fall off, it almost feels like. I guess what I could do is use a clamp and some cloth and some super glue. I don't know how deep into this I want to get, to be quite honest. But if I can do it and it's not like a big pain in the butt, why not? I mean, that's kind of cool. And I think I do have a couple C-clamps that have been for other things. So it could be done. And I may have to do it. So there. I just want it to look nice and be really cool. And I want it to sound better too. But I think the needles will make a big difference. And I think, honestly, lubing up the tone arm will make a difference. And then there's the reproducer, which is like right after the needle. I need to learn more about that. It's crazy though, all this weird stuff. It's like I get this thing, now I'm learning all about technology from like the turn of the last century. 108-year-old tech. Luckily it's very basic. It's like there's a few screws, there's oil, that's about it. I can take the whole motor out and do that up nicely, and then yeah, we'll see how it goes. I'm honestly kind of scared of taking the whole motor board out because I don't know exactly if I'm going to be all that great at getting it back in. But I don't know, I'm having a lot of fun and I haven't broken it, so that's a good thing. And I've got like metal polish coming to make it look nice again, because the tone arm looks like really dirty, but it's just like a nickel plated tube. It might all be nickel, I don't know. But yeah, enough about me. It's so strange though, when I play it, it's like I feel like a bad person for owning MP3s. And playing music through Bluetooth. It's just like, you filthy, filthy person. Why aren't you playing music on your phonograph? But, you know. Monday. We have plenty days to go this week. Hey, everybody's ill here. I'm not exactly sick, but we've all got this thing going around with our eyes that's like not cool. And I've got a little bit of it myself, so I'm gonna do a video visit with my doctor to get something for my eyes. Bah. Hard to tell if it's that or allergies, because my allergies, man, my eyes get all yucky and gross and uncomfortable. But just to be safe, I like safety. Don't you? I'm sure you do. But I'll be good. Yeah. Oh. Boiling noodles. Boiling noodles. Yeah, if you've never tried any of the Prima Taste stuff, I highly, highly, highly recommend you do. My favorite is their whole grain laksa. Their regular laksa is amazing as well. But their whole grain laksa has been #1 on my top 10 list for 10 years. That's crazy. That's nuts. I'm surprised nobody's really been able to rival that. But I love that stuff, and I am quite honest, that is my total favorite. If I had to be on a deserted island and I had to pick one, it would be that. Absolutely. So it's kind of funny. People ask me all the time, what's your favorite? It's like, dude, I'm like known for my top 10 list. You should know what my favorite is. Anyways, here is the fish soup. And it smells like a fish soup. There's our noodle. And it's boiling hot since it was just boiling. And there's our broth. That's nice. It's really chowdery. Wow. I do like that. All right. That's got a really good seafood flavor to it. But yeah, I guess there's red snapper and there's bits of crustacean possibly. I can't remember. If you're able to, you should look at the review of this and you can see the ingredient list. I'm going to add in some tofu puff. As I mentioned in previous episodes this day, that I got a bunch of tofu puff and I don't want it to go to waste. So we are not going to waste it, and we are going to add it in a lot. Got some fish ball. Do I want to do mint or do I don't think mint really fits. Let me look at the picture. I don't know if that's mint. I would use mint. I do have some shrimp. So there's that. I think I am going to grab some. Hold on. Here we are. Gosh. There's some mint. maybe a touch. I don't know. That's like too much. There, I like that better. Don't you? Up. It's tough to position mint at times. There we go. I like that. I'm seeing it. I like it. Sesame seed? Sure. Trying to think what else I would drop on here. It's not really considered a spicy dish, I don't think. I don't know what to do. I'm gonna call it good. I really don't think I want to mess with this too much. We'll let it rotate for you. And here it goes. Alright, well, thank you very much for watching. This has been Hans the Ramen Raider wishing you enjoyment of your noodles each and every day. Have a good one. Bye-bye.